Hello, let's get right into this article. Today we're going to be talking about Florida issues crackdown on Chinese citizens buying real estate. What does that mean? That's interesting. Let's talk about this. A federal appeals court sided with Florida this week in a case challenging its controversial ban on Chinese citizens buying real estate and land. The court's ruling allowed the state to enforce this ban and paves the way for other states to introduce similar legislation. Okay? The Atlanta-based 11th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled 2-1 on Tuesday that the Florida law introduced in 2023 did not violate federal law or discriminated against Asians. Okay? So what do we know about the ban? Well, in May of 2023, Republican Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law Senate Bill 264, which restricted foreign principals from purchasing agricultural land and certain real estate in Florida. So it's not all real estate or everything, it's certain real estate. I've heard this before with individuals that are foreigner from China, other countries coming in, buying thousands and thousands of agricultural land, which could be a security issue, especially now, especially with the political issues we have with China. Imagine, so agricultural land indirectly controls our food chain and what is growing. This should be for farmers, U.S. citizen farmers, people here that want to invest that are citizens, to have a foreign entity or individual control farmland and produce what we eat and what we should not eat. It is a security issue in my opinion. Okay, these by definition include various entities or individuals operating outside the U.S., among which are individuals who are not U.S. citizens or are not domiciled in the country. The bill text identifies China as a foreign country of concern. That's true, along with Russia, Iran, North Korea, Cuba, Venezuela, and Syria, specifying that any acquisition or purchase of real estate property in Florida by the People's Republic of China is prohibited. Moving down, talking more about this. So the ban is not limited to the Chinese Communist Party or its members. The law says that any person who is domiciled in the People's Republic of China and who is not a citizen or lawful permanent resident of the United States is forbidden from buying property in Florida. Essentially, any Chinese national who is not a U.S. citizen or a green card holder cannot buy a home in the Sunshine State. Going further down, the law came into effect on July 1st, 2023. In a news release later this year, DeSantis said that the bill was the strongest legislation in the nation to fight back against foreign malign influence, evil influence. According to DeSantis, the bill seeks to strengthen the state's security, protecting Floridians and Florida's infrastructure from agents like the Chinese Communist Party and other foreign adversaries. I get it, because, again, you don't want foreigners buying up tens of thousands of agricultural land and then manipulating food prices or for other security reasons, not producing food or whatever they're going to do with the land. It should be for U.S. farmers and citizens alike, okay? That's just my opinion, as I mentioned. What did the Court of Appeals decide? Well, they talked down here about the 14th Amendment, how it is discrimination. I understand that, but I guess there is a loophole in the system. And again, I have not researched the law to the detail of what they're talking about or what the law really says. I'm just going by this article. The issue was escalated to the federal courts of appeal, which last year blocked the law from becoming enforced pending to the outcome of appeal. This week, a different 11th Circuit panel sided with Florida, saying that the ACLU lacked legal standing because the ban applied only to people domiciled in China, and the Chinese nationals involved in the complaint have lived in the Sunshine State for years. Okay, so they continue to talk about this. The court also ruled that the Florida ban was not in violation of anti-discrimination federal laws, national individual land and food security concerns motivated. Okay, and they continue to talk about this. We're just going to sum this up. So what does this mean for Florida's housing market? Well, I'm sure there's going to be a lag because you're having less people, foreigners investing, or specifically certain people from China and other like North Korea, Syria, Venezuela, Cuba cannot buy. So the market again is it's not good, but is it going to really affect it that much? Who knows? Chinese home buyers tend to purchase high dollar properties, so there could be a bit of decreased competition for luxury home buyers in Florida, which is a segment of the market that has been relatively strong this year. As they talk, and we'll go down and see what else they say. It's really a short article. I just want to sum it up and kind of give you an overview of what they're talking about. Again, thank you for tuning in and listening and watching. Real estate is expensive and will be in the future. Please give a thumb up. Appreciate the thumb up. Have a great day.